UK Championship this year. Maybe too hard.
43.
Just pulled up. Good shot.
May decide just to play a cannon here. You always have that red over the far left corner. Well, decided that there's one red in the middle of that cluster that goes, is there? As I say, if he's not on it,
50.
And he doesn't appear to be, he's always had that red in reserve at the far end of the table. Well, I can only assume he played to be another 6 inches down the table and get past the pink.
$51.
He's okay. He's got 2 reds available to the right corner pocket. He's already got a 51-point lead. Just about getting the pace right on this shot. He'd like to be playing for the black.
53.
2 more reds, 2 blacks would be enough.
It's the loneliest seat in the world when you just played a careless
54.
pot as Mark Allen did. He knows these should have all been his. I mean, this was a relatively straightforward pot, wasn't it? It's a frustrating place, that chair, John, isn't it, when you make a mistake?
Well, I'm certain he came to the table. Couldn't believe he had that red on to the middle because it just a straightforward roll-up. Now, a little problem here. This blue will put him 59 points in front, and because he's playing the blue and not the black, he's going to need another red colour red. Now, there's the red in the open. Is he prepared to play a little cannon? It may be worth it. It may just be worth it. Just a gentle little cannon. Just a gentle little cannon into that gap there. Played it nicely.
59.
I think that's what we talk about sometimes when they're trying to make something happen and just use the balls to slow the white down, and that deserves to win any frame the way they split.
60.
Wow, would you believe it?
Ricky Walden,
Would
60.
you believe it? That was basically frame ball, black off the spot. No excuse for that.
And missed it by a long way, John. He couldn't, could he?
1.
Well, it's more prospect than he must have thought when he was sat in his chair a moment or two ago. Ricky Walden, for all the world. That black and 1 more red, that was all was needed. Now he's got to sit there and suffer, and this would be a body blow. There's not a ball near a cushion.
8.
Just trying to force it in, but the one thing you got to do, never sacrifice the pot for position.
Just come a little bit awkward here, but the cannon into the 2 reds leaves in the pink perfect. So once again, this is a situation where using the balls just as a stopper. See, there's nothing wrong with that at all, is there?
9. $15. $16.
Well, he's just gone favourite. He's 44 behind. He's now favourite to win the frame, and I mean, I don't know what can be going through Ricky's mind at this moment in time, but it certainly won't be good.
23.
That's a little bit careless. Should have had the right angle. He had a good angle on the red, should have been good on the blue. Okay, left-handed, it helps a little bit, but he should have been closer to this last red. Would have made it unmissable.
29.
Players would always like to get onto a baulk colour off the last red, but I'm not sure he can from here and be absolutely certain. But he's played for a baulk colour.
30.
There's the brown pot. If not, he's okay on the blue.
But it just shows you that one loose positional shot when he got the wrong side of the blue.
Brown ball.
Well, he can pot the brown, this brown, and he'll be 26 points behind with 27 remaining. The brown will come down on the pink spot. Well, Ricky
34.
won't believe it if this frame is lost now.
Yes, this is the shot that can, the only one that can go
36.
wrong now, and it may go wrong because he's overscrewed this. I'm sure he meant to leave the green half ball. You can see him shaking his head. It was such a poor yellow. He just needs to be on the green half ball so he can screw towards the middle pocket, out for the brown. He's put himself in trouble. He's going to have to play the brown at distance.
Where's the cue ball going?
Well, there's been more twists and turns in this frame than
36.
I can believe, John.
Ricky Walden.
Well, you
4.
can only put it down to the occasion. As you say, he overscrewed that yellow by a good foot, left himself straight on the green, trying to get us. But as soon as he hit it, he knew it was heading towards the middle pocket. And the fact is now that Ricky Walden is 28 points in front, and there's just 25 remaining. So Mark Allen has missed a golden opportunity there to give a real body blow to Ricky Walden.
And already he would have forgot about the miss black. He'd have took him a long while to forget about him if he had lost the frame.
7.
He'll be a mighty relieved young man, will Ricky? And on the other hand, Mark Allen will be a very disappointed young man. What a chance he let go there. Doesn't matter about the pink.
12 in the frame.
Mark Allen will
Ricky Walden.
concede. Well, it was a frame that could have gone either way, but the final mistake was from the young man from Northern Ireland. And Ricky Walden will go back to his dressing room very, very relieved, just one frame behind.
Oh yes, a few twists and turns in that one. A frame of 2 shots.
Oh, he dodged a bullet there. Believe you me, he dodged a bullet, because honestly, when he's on the black and he's missed this, I mean, it's just a simple shot. He's obviously lost his concentration. No, for the professional player to miss one of those is an absolute stinker. And generally, when you miss one of those, for all the world, you think you're going to have the clearance coming up.
Yeah, and the difference between about 4 inches there for Mark Allen meant he was the wrong side of the green, caused all sorts of trouble. And on these very, very fast cloths, we keep on talking about how fast they are. Positional control, cue ball control is so critical, and it is the difference. You've got to make sure you're always the right side of the ball. He needed to be short on that one to give himself a nice green to come up the table for the brown. Being long on it too far caused all sorts of trouble. And well, in the end, all of those little small differences add up, and positional, especially at the top of the table around the black spot as well. Wrong side of the red for the net black, all of a sudden you're going away from the black. Right side, you've got all the room in the world to manoeuvre the white ball with. And that is the difference between a great positional player and an average one. Or a little bit of tension, you overhit it just a fraction. That's not saying that Mark Allen's an average positional player, by far he's not.
Yes, semi-final of the UK
Yes.
Championship can do very strange things to you. But Ricky Walden's face was a picture, and you were saying at the time that could take some getting over from his point of view.
Well, the boys mentioned in commentary, I mean, it's for Ricky's sake, you know, thankfully Mark didn't make the clearance, because you take a few frames to get over that one. and it had gone. Obviously, if he goes 4-1 behind, of course, then he's getting there's no way Mark can be behind this evening. That was
Yeah.
another thing, and then he had a chance of obviously.